What's going on, everybody? So today I want to talk about the Ibenfod Sanctum and how you might be losing out on some free stats. Things like armor pen, armor, potency, and resistance that are permanent bonuses to your account. Now, the reason why I decided to make this video is because I posted a video recently about me doing about 1,500 keys, and a lot of people were like, wait, what's the most efficient way to use this? Because I mentioned a couple times in the video that it's not obviously the most efficient way to use it. Now, it's not actually all that simple to a lot of people because people weren't here since the beginning of the game. When the beginning of the game started, all of us Aftershock creators, basically all of us, made a video talking about the Ibenfod Sanctum and what the most efficient way is to use your keys. Now, we all share data, but the person's data I'm going to use today is Cold Brews because he left it out in a sheet for us. So I will leave a link to his video in the description down below if you guys want to check that one out. But he offered up a spreadsheet that I've gone over several times in previous situations or previous videos. Not only that, but I've also shared data with Mad Capper, who also did a lot of data running for the Garage Room here. So all of that considered, we've done this a lot, and I'll show you exactly where and why we're getting these numbers. But first off, I want to show you the little info tab here in the Garage Room. You can see here, first off, when we go through the drop rate of each chance of pulling the stones, same chance. Each type of pulling stone is a 33% chance with a 1% chance of obtaining the new gem. I'll move myself over here a little bit, actually. What they're talking about is this gem down here. You have a 1% chance of obtaining that in any of the chests, and 33% chance to obtain the red, blue, and green stones. The Aspirant Keys that are required are going to be increasing, and the amount of culling stones that we receive is going to increase. And then also there's a 5% chance when opening a chest to receive a bonus amount of culling stones in later rooms. So what this means is later rooms, when we're talking about later rooms, we're not quite sure on what room does this start in. We don't know if this is just a typo, because that is very likely could be the case. We don't know if this is, some sort of, okay, only in the last room, only in the second to last room, only in the third to last room. I don't know. We have no idea because of the RNG on this is so high that the amount of testing that we require is ridiculous. I would need to have like thousands of runs to determine when and where I would actually be able to get the culling stone bonuses, because again, we're talking about RNG, a 5% chance, and then RNG of what room it places in, and then actually to see a trend, I would need to do tons and tons of runs. So unfortunately, I can't let you know what later rooms is, but I do know what keys or what chests are best to open. So let's go over and jump over to that spreadsheet. All right, so here's Cold Brew sheet, and I just want to walk through each portion of this and then do a little bit of math here, because we do have the 5% thing that we need to keep track of. So first off, we have the chests, the first room 1 through 5, second room 1 through 5, third room 1 through 5, and then the fourth room, which is 1 through 5, plus the bonus chest, which is why you have 6 rows there. And then we have the Sapphire Garnet Barrel. These are 33% chance per one, so they're all going to be randomized. Doesn't really matter. The total remains relatively the same as far as we've tested. So the cost of the keys also remain the same. And then we have the gem per key ratio. Now, this is the thing that I want to focus on. The gem per key means, okay, how many keys are we putting in and how many gems are we getting out? In terms of strict efficiency, ignoring the 5% factor, the first room is the most efficient, meaning you're going to get the most gems per key spent in the first room. Once you enter the second room and onwards, it's 4.5 gems per key. Now, here's the awkward part about this in terms of the last room and the bonus chest. It's the dumbest thing in the entire game. But what they do for the last chest is they take away your gems from the last chest, which is why you have a 4.05, and they put them in the bonus chest. So what ends up happening is you kind of earn some of that gem income back when you open that bonus chest, and then it comes closer to a 4.5 ratio. It's dumb. It's the dumbest thing that they do, to be honest. I hate it. I think they should really take a look at this and make it actually worthwhile to save up 377 keys, because that's the total amount that you get from picking up all these chests. So just something to think about. But the thing I want to factor in today is this 5%er. So let's say you're going through and you're opening the first 5 chests per every single day, right? You're going to get 5 gems per key. every single day. You're going to get that free bonus chest at the number 1. You're going to want to do that every day regardless. And then you're going to get 5 gems per key as we've seen here. And I'll go on and jump into the game and show you guys this after this. But let's say you want to take your chance on the bonus chest, which it guarantees that you can open it on the 6th chest, right? Because we know that you can open it on the 2nd floor, because you can see here, Cold Brew actually ended up opening it on the 7th chest. So let's just say that you can open up on the 6th chest. Then we'd have to do some math. So let's say we have 45 total gems times 19 plus 152. That's going to be 1,007. Then we have to factor in the keys, so we have to divide that by 202. And you're going to see the total amount of gems per key is 4.98. So what this means is it's actually less efficient to open anything past that first 5 chests, even including the 5% anomaly. Because the 5% anomaly is such a low chance that even though you're massively increasing your keys for that explosion, it's going to be slightly less. Now, is it a meaningful amount less? Not really, to be honest. Let's just say you had 202 keys times 5. Guess what? You're going to get, instead of 1,007 gems, you're going to get 1,010, which means you're going to get 3 additional gems. So at the end of the day, as long as you're not opening, or as long as you're not missing the first chest for free, you can either go all the chests or none of the chests, or all the first room of chests. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because that 5% bonus chance ends up making it basically even. So the only thing that you're going to want to do is guarantee open that first chest. But if you want to save a little bit of keys, you're going to want to only open that first room. The second room and onwards is going to be less gems total. So we're just going to go ahead and jump back into game here, and I'll show you guys what I mean, and just compare the numbers. We'll open all of the first room and then just show you guys what that looks like. You guys might have seen that bonus chest proc on my previous video. By the way, we had an explosion in one of the later rooms, and that gave us, a bunch of bonus gems, which is the whole reason why basically they encourage you to open up all those rooms. Now, again, the last bonus chest ends up being a little bit less efficient, as you might have seen, because of the way they formatted it. I think it's the dumbest mechanic in this entire. If I want to be honest, like, yes, there's a lot of things that I think are silly and a lot of things that are not necessary. But if I want to be honest, like, why would you put a bonus chest that is like interesting for people to earn for, and then make it less worthwhile than just spending your keys daily? It makes zero sense to me. I don't even understand why this mechanic exists for the most part. Like, why would you take away gems from the previous chest? It makes no sense. It's not a bonus chest. It's just an on par chest. It's so dumb, but I digress. Let's go ahead and jump into this first room, and I'll open up all 5 chests just to compare the amounts here. Try not to loot any of them. So here's the furry one. Then we move on to the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. All right. So now that we have all of them open, we'll just compare. So we have 5 here. We have 5 here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 here. Then we have 20 here. And then we have 40 here. So again, if we just open up the spreadsheet, 5, 5, 10, 20, 40. It's going to be the exact same every time. And that's why this math works every single time. So again, open up the first room and your little excursion, and that's the end of the thing for the day. Pretty simplistic once I go through the math, but I wanted to explain it to you all because I've had some people tell me, no, you should open up 6 chests every single day for that bonus chest. That's not necessarily true. It's actually more efficient to open up just the first room. This is something that I had an argument with way back when, like 3 months ago, because we already ran all the math for this several times. But basically, first room, end it there, get your gems, and then upgrade your armor pen. That's basically the strategy. Only open that first room every single day, get bonus keys, just run through the whole thing if you want, just to use up the keys. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know this video is something that a lot of people might know, but there's a lot of new players and a lot of people that haven't seen any of this that have been asking questions about it. So I wanted to do a video on it and run you through the math. If you enjoyed the video, sub to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.